Tesla may even try to keep your projects a secret, but the eye and look up eyes always end up capturing something interesting. Recently, a video recorded within the company's design studio brought to light a detail that quickly caught the eye. At the bottom of the partially covered image was a mysterious vehicle. Its shape, size, and even the way it was positioned raised suspicions. It was not long before the internet boils with speculation. This would be the first appearance of the long-awaited Tesla Model Q. The covert silhouette of the vehicle appeared next to the Model Y, allowing comparison that revealed intriguing details and raised even more doubts. What most aroused curiosity was its size. The hidden structure suggested a car approximately 15% lower than the Model Y, positioning it in the compact crossover segment, an increasingly competitive and attractive category for consumers. If this hypothesis is confirmed, it means that Tesla may be preparing to enter the compact electrical market with a model ready to dispute space with giants such as Volkswagen ID.3 and Hyundai Kona Electric. But the size was not the only indication that reinforced this theory. Despite the purposeful camouflage, some design features were still noticeable. The ceiling line, for example, seemed a little lower than Model Y, but kept the high posture typical of crossovers. This design choice can indicate a balance between aerodynamics and internal space, resulting in an efficient vehicle without giving up comfort. In addition, the position of the car inside the studio suggests that it is still in a refinement phase, which makes sense, as Tesla has not made any official announcements so far. If there is anything in which Elon Musk's company stands out, besides innovation in the electrical sector, it is in the creation of mystery around its releases. And with the Model Q, it seems that this strategy is still firm. Now that the model has been caught in design studio, the big question that remains is, what are its exact dimensions and how will it be positioned on the market? Comparisons with other Tesla and competitors' models already offer some valuable clues about what to expect from this new addition to the brand portfolio. The analysis of the covered silhouette suggests that the Model Q will have about 4 meters long and 1.8 meters wide, which puts it in the category of compact crossovers. This means that it will be smaller than the Model Y, which measures approximately 4.75 meters in length, but still a little higher than the Model 3, maintaining Tesla's characteristic aerodynamic efficiency. This size reduction seems to be a company's strategy to gain a market still unexplored by its current models, the most affordable electricals. The height of the vehicle reinforces this possibility, indicating that it was designed for drivers looking for a versatile car for urban use. The body of the model that appears to be about 100 millimeters lower than the Model Y, but with a gain of approximately 50 millimeters compared to Model 3. This balance may mean that Tesla is seeking to combine the practicality of a crossover with the aerodynamic efficiency of a sedan. Another interesting detail observed in the studio images was the height of the car in relation to the ground. The free distance from the ground appears to be around 170 millimeters, consolidating its position as an urban crossover. For comparison purposes, Model 3 has a free height of 140 millimeters, while the Model Y is in the 180 millimeters range. If these assumptions are correct, the Model Q could become one of Tesla's most strategic releases, offering a balance between efficiency, comfort, and everyday life in cities. Now, it remains to wait for the company's next movements to find out when and how this new model will be officially revealed. It seems that the Model Q will be a car designed for urban use, but without giving up a ground height that allows you to face different types of terrain and provide a higher and more comfortable driving position. Its dimensions place it as a powerful potential models, such as Volkswagen ID.3 and Hyundai Kona Electric, two names already consolidated in the compact electrical market. However, if Tesla maintains its tradition of betting on state, of the art, technology, and above-average energy efficiency, Model Q may stand out in this segment. The automaker has proven that it can optimize the use of internal space and aerodynamics to obtain a higher autonomy, even using smaller batteries. Although estimates of size seem consistent with visual comparisons made so far, Tesla may surprise by adopting innovative solutions. It is possible that the company has developed a design that maximizes internal space without necessarily increasing the external dimensions. In addition, the use of lighter materials can compensate for the reduced size of the vehicle, ensuring that it continues to transmit robustness and safety, aspects highly valued by consumers. If Tesla really plans to make the Model Q on a large scale, a key question arises. Where and how will this new car be produced? The automaker has invested strongly in the expansion of its factories around the world, and the choice of site to make a compact and affordable model would not be by chance. With the recent confirmation of a US $5 billion investment in Mexico Gigafactory, it seems that this unit will be mainly responsible for production of the Model Q. The decision to manufacture the vehicle in Mexico makes sense for several reasons. In addition to proximity to the United States, its main market, the country offers lower production costs compared to U.S. factories. This would allow Tesla to launch a more affordable model without compromising its profit margin. In addition, the new Mexican manufacturing unit is being designed to have an impressive capacity of up to 500,000 vehicles a year, a strategic volume that the company wants to turn the Model Q into one of its best-selling cars. Another crucial factor is Tesla's continuous search for more agile and efficient production processes. Initially, many speculated that the Model Q would debut the innovative unboxed architecture, a concept that drastically aims to make vehicle manufacturing. However, new evidence suggests that to speed up launch, the company may have chosen to use the same platform as Model 3 and Model Y. This approach would allow us to take advantage of the existing production infrastructure, reducing costs and development time. In addition, by basing the Model Q on an already tested and consolidated platform, Tesla would ensure greater reliability and energy efficiency, essential factors for a model that needs to be competitive in both price and performance. But that does not mean that the Model Q will be just a reduced version of Model 3. Despite possible structural similarities, the new model is likely to bring significant changes to better meet the target audience and differentiate itself in the market. Tesla can prioritize a design that offers a more spacious interior without increasing external dimensions, as well as investing in the use of light materials to further optimize energy consumption. Another technology that can be applied to production of the Model Q is the wide-scale use of gigapress, equipment that allows you to shape large structural sections of the car in a single piece. This method, already used in Model Y, can be one of the differentials to make the new model manufacturing more efficient and reduce costs. The great unknown now is when Tesla intends to officially announce the Model Q. Considering that production preparations have begun and that supply chain leaks indicate the beginning of manufacturing around mid-2025, an announcement in the coming months seems quite likely. Tesla has a habit of turning its releases into big events, as it did with Cybertruck and Model 3. So it wouldn't be a surprise if the revelation of the model that followed the same path. When it comes to the success of an electric car, besides the design and manufacturing process, a crucial factor is battery technology. In the case of Model Q, Tesla seems to be adopting a balanced approach between cost, efficiency, and autonomy. This is essential, as the model will be the most affordable option of the brand, making it essential to find the best commitment between performance and price to stand out in the market. Tesla has already confirmed that the entry version of the Model Q will feature LFP lithium phosphate batteries, a strategic choice for a cost-effective vehicle. Although these batteries do not have the same energetic density as NCA nickel cobalt aluminum, cells used in premium brand models, they offer a great advantage. A production cost up to 50% lower. This makes it possible to reduce the final price of the car without significantly compromising autonomy. In addition, LFP batteries are recognized for their durability, supporting more recharging cycles without racing. Preliminary specifications suggest that the basic version of the Q model will be equipped with a 53 kilowatt-hour battery, providing about 500 kilometers of autonomy in the WLTP cycle. This puts the model ahead of direct competitors, such as Chevrolet Bolt and Hyundai Kona Electric, which range from 420 to 460 kilometers in reach. For consumers seeking more power and full-wheel drive, Tesla intends to offer an AWD version with a 75 kilowatt-hour battery. However, due to the additional weight of the two-engine system, the autonomy of this version should be slightly smaller, revolving around 460 kilometers. Another relevant aspect in choosing LFP batteries is your greatest thermal resistance. Unlike NCA batteries, which may have risks of overheating under extreme conditions, LFP cells deal better with high temperatures. This makes the model an interesting option for hot regions, where accelerated battery degradation is usually a problem. In addition, This type of battery allows frequent refills up to 100% capacity without major impact on life, something that is not recommended for NCA batteries. In addition to the careful selection of the battery type, Tesla is developing new technologies to maximize the energy efficiency of Model Q. Preliminary information points out that the vehicle can count on an advanced thermal management system, similar to that used in Model Y, helping keep the battery at the ideal temperature for better performance. This means that, even though it is a more affordable model, the Model Q can inherit innovations that ensure the high energy efficiency of the brand's most sophisticated cars. Vehicle aerodynamics should also play an important role in its efficiency. Estimates indicate that the Model Q will have a drag coefficient around 0.23, making it more efficient in this respect than many competitors. For comparison, Tesla Model 3 has a coefficient of 0.25, while Volkswagen ID.3 is in the range of 0.27. This optimized design reduces air resistance, requiring less energy to move the vehicle and, consequently, expanding its autonomy by load. If the autonomy of the Model Q already catches the eye, its recharge speed promises to be an even more relevant differential. After all, an affordable electric car should not only offer good autonomy, but also practical recharge times for everyday life. Based on the available information, it seems that Tesla is working to ensure that the Model Q surpasses its direct competitors in this regard. One of the model's main trusses will be its compatibility with Tesla's V3 superchargers network, which offers up to 250 kilowatts of power. This will allow you to charge the battery from 10% to 80% in approximately 20 to 25 minutes, a considerably shorter time compared to models such as Chevrolet Bolt, which takes about 30 minutes to recover only 160 kilometers of autonomy, or the Nissan Leaf, which may need up to 45 minutes for similar loading. Although waiting time is even longer than conventional replenishment, for an electric track, it is a big breakthrough. What can actually put the Model Q ahead of the competition is the possible compatibility with Tesla's future V4 superchargers. Although the company has not officially confirmed this information, leaks indicate that this new generation of porters could provide up to 350 kilowatts of power, further reducing the recharge time. If the Model Q withstands this technology, the 10% to 80% load could be completed in just 15 to 18 minutes, a rapid enough for a break for a coffee during a trip. Another crucial aspect is the efficiency of domestic loading. Since not all drivers have access to ultra wrapping stations daily, the ability to recharge at home becomes essential. It is estimated that the model that can recover between 30 and 40 kilometers of autonomy per hour when connected to a 7.7 kilowatts level 2 charger. This means that a full load could be completed at night, in about 8 hours, enough time for those who leave the car in the garage after a day of work. In addition to the recharge speed, a feature that can make the Model Q even more innovative is the possibility of bidirectional loading. This means that, in addition to storing energy, the vehicle could return it to home or even to the power grid, depending on the available infrastructure. This technology, known as vehicle-to-grid V2G, is already being tested by some automakers and will allow the owners of the Model Q to use the car as a reserve battery for emergencies or even saving on the power bill, charging at the smaller tariff hours, and using the energy stored at peak times. In terms of performance, the Model Q should not disappoint. Even though it is a compact and positioned car as Tesla's most affordable option, the rear-wheel drive, RWD, should accelerate from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in approximately 6 to 7 seconds, a time comparable to the BMW i3 and higher than the Nissan Leaf, which needs 7.4 seconds for the same sprint. The whole-wheel drive variant, AWD, may be even faster, with estimates indicating a time below 5 seconds, making it competitive even in relation to premium models of other brands. The reduced weight of the Model Q can also make it a more dynamic and pleasant car. Preliminary information suggests that the basic version will weigh around 1,170 kilograms, about 30% less than the Model 3, which is approximately 1,612 kilograms. This reduction will be possible thanks to the use of lighter materials in the body structure and the optimized design to maximize efficiency. The combination of this efficient design with the lighter structure should provide more agile behavior in curves and even more optimized energy consumption. Aerodynamics will be a key factor in this performance, with estimates pointing a drag coefficient of only 0.23. This will put the Model Q among the most aerodynamic vehicles of the category, surpassing competitors such as Volkswagen ID.3 and even Model 3. A smaller drag coefficient means less air resistance, which not only improves energy efficiency, but also provides smoother and silent conduction. This is a fundamental aspect for a car designed for urban use and daily displacements, where energy saving is a priority. In addition, the balanced distribution of weight and the low center of gravity, typical characteristics of Tesla vehicles, due to the battery mounted on the floor, will contribute to greater stability and lower risk of rolling in sudden maneuvers. The rear-wheel drive version, RWD, should offer predictable and balanced behavior, while the whole-wheel drive variant, AWD, will ensure more adherence under adverse conditions, such as wet lanes or irregular land. Another highlight will be the direction response, a point where Tesla has stood out in offering accurate and responsive systems. The Model Q will probably follow this tradition, with a light and straightforward direction, combined with set suspension to provide comfort without compromising sports. This balance can be a decisive factor in attracting drivers who are still in doubt about the transition to a compact electric car. Finally, a relevant aspect for comfort will be acoustic insulation. In smaller electrical models, the absence of a combustion engine makes noise external and wind more noticeable. However, if Tesla maintains the same quality standard as its current models, the Model Q should have efficient insulation, reducing external sounds and making the driving experience even more enjoyable, especially at higher speeds.